Good morning. It's Johnny Sunshine. It's Sunday morning, guys. It's a beautiful morning. It was actually 60 degrees when I came out here to start drinking my pot of coffee. This is my third cup. Oh yeah, I'm a Democrat. My third cup of coffee. It's pretty good. I just got off the phone with a very nice lady down the street. Unfortunately, she's dealing with cancer. She's a little under the weather. She can't walk right now. She said she's a prisoner in her own house. And the reason I called her is because I wanted to see how she was doing, for one. And then the second thing the reason I called her is because I'm making a frogmore stew today. Frogmore stew, some people would know it as a low country boil, which I'm going to film. You guys check in later. Johnny's going to be putting on a hell of a spread today, but I called Lisa. I can use her first name. Called Lisa to see how she was doing and to offer her and her husband dinner on me. I'm going to cook it. I'm going to put it together and bring it down to her so that she doesn't have to worry about eating. She sounds a little incapacitated right now, but her spirits are high. She's a tough woman, very, very smart, and just a genuinely nice person, man. And I just want to reach out to her. I always want to do this, and some people, they're like, whoa, what's this all about? It borders on strange, but that's just who I am. Call you up out of the blue. Hey, can I bring you dinner? People are like, what the fuck's he talking about? Oops, excuse me. Trying to limit my profanity. I listened to a thing on profanity this morning. What's that guy's name? Let me think. Let me see what I looked at this morning. I don't know. This guy had his own show. And he talked up. It's funny that I brought it up, and he talked about profanity. Something Harvey. Wait a minute. That was a fucking good one, guys. That was a good one. Johnny the chef just blew out some residuals. The sun is bright. I don't know if it's very damaging in the morning, but I need to absorb these rays, man. We need the sun to survive. And my mom, I used to remember her finding a window in the house up in Rhode Island on a winter day. She knew the importance of vitamin D. And she'd sit there, and our house was always fucking cold. Oops, excuse me. Our house was always cold. And she'd have her cup of coffee, and she'd put it on her cheek, and she'd let the sun she just absorbed the sun. I think a lot about what my mom did when she was in her life. She was a very smart lady. She was the captain of our ship, and she directed us and made sure we were safe through many, many, many trying times. Women don't get the recognition they need or deserve. Not need. They don't need it. They do what they do, It's unfortunate some people want to treat them like second-class citizens when they, none of us would be here without them, So anyways, I reached out to Lisa, and she was receptive. she said, oh, that would be very nice. And I asked her who was there. She said, you know, it was her and her husband, and her brother's been a real big part of taking her to her appointments and everything up at Moffat. And I said, well, I'd be happy to make sure I have enough for 3 people. And I did go to Detweiler's yesterday. I bought a lot of sausage. A usual country, low country boil only has kielbasa in it. I use andouille sausage, smoked sausage, chorizo or chorizo, and linguiça, and the kielbasa. So it's going to be good. They had some really good corn on the cob. I put sweet potatoes in mine. I bought little potatoes that cook real easy. You know, I don't have to cut anything up. They're like nice little red potatoes. I buy the red ones for color. I bought some string beans, fresh string beans. That's going to go in there. And it's just going to be delicious, but I can't eat it all. And my little lady friend's coming over. That's her favorite meal. Unless she has something, she's pissed at me for some reason for not seeing her yesterday. That could be could happen. Sometimes Johnny just needs a day off from everybody and everything. You know what I'm saying? Just leave me alone. I am a lone wolf, and I'm very happy in that position. So, Gussy, moving on. Gussy and Bella. Bella is full on in heat. Like, she's just, Gussy sniffs her butt, she stands up and puts it out there, lifts her tail up. She's like, have at it, buddy. So, it's kind of disturbing to sit here and watch 2 dogs, having sex all day. Kind of jealous. Kind of jealous about Gussy. He gets right back in there quick, man. Anyways, I will tell you that the 2 things. I think Gussy hit a home run, and I asked him, I said, Gussy, did you hit a home run today? And he said, oh, hell no. I hit a fucking grand slam, man. Get down, Bella. So anyways, a couple of times I've heard Bella, she belts out this yelp, like, woo! And I think Gussy hit her in the wrong pocket. You know what I'm saying? And his aim's a little off. But last night, Gussy rang the bell, is all I can think. Because Bella was fucking running around, doing flips, fucking just, I think she had one of them things, man. I don't know. It's kind of disturbing that I'm talking about dogs having sex, but at least I'm not a breeder. My nephew said, if you're gonna artificially seminate a dog, you have to, that's really just too much for me. Johnny won't be having no puppies if it comes down to that, Jackson. But we'll see, man. I think Gussy got the job done. I think he did. And, it appears that way because Bella's been doing backflips all around the house. She reached the mountaintop, as they say. Gussy rang that bell, man. He finally got there. And so Johnny may have some puppies. I don't know, man. You buy these dogs from breeders, and you just never know if they've done something to make sure that nobody can have puppies from their dogs, We'll see. We'll see what happens. But, man, German Shepherds have like 8 to 10 puppies, man. All I can say is that's a lot of poop, man. Paul Harvey. God be with you. It was I thought he was the guy who said, bye bye. I don't know. So I looked him up, and the first video I clicked on was about profanity, and it hit me hard. And just everything he talked about, swearing. As a little kid, we were little gremlins, man. I remember the first swear that I could get away with when I was a kid. If I said something, out of bounds, you get scolded. My family, scolded's what normal people do. My family we just weren't. We were tough. You got yelled at, you got your ass beat or something. We never got scolded. That's just too nice a term for my situation. But the first word that I could get away with was Christ. And I was this angry little kid. And every time something didn't work, like my bike had a flat tire, I'd be like, oh, Christ. I'm 6 years old, man. Now I'm 60. I've really, profanity has become who I am. And it's not a good thing, man. And I remember as I was growing up, things that you start to, these fences that you had up, things you just wouldn't do, like smoke pot or do drugs or drink alcohol. Those fences started to fall down. And I used to think, even as a young kid, I'd think, wow, am I going in the right direction, by doing this stuff? But I was surrounded by that, man. That was the times, the 60s and 70s, in a family that was huge, and there was a lot of things happening, and I was a witness to all of it. And Johnny ended up doing the same thing, man. Drinking, partying, doing drugs, and that shaped the person I am today. But I always strive to be a better person, man. And everybody's the same way, I'm sure. So tomorrow, when it comes to plumbing, Johnny does not have any work on the schedule. I did have my phone on airplane mode all weekend till this morning. I got a call last night from a guy about a water heater in a condo. You need a permit. It's up in Manatee County. They do make it easy. You can pull the permit online. Told him how much, man. $1,100. He's like, really? How much do you get for labor? How much do you... I was like, buddy, I'm not breaking it down, pal. This is the price. Call other guys. If you want somebody to do it for $100 or $200, you go right ahead, my friend. Make sure your insurance is paid up. That's all I can tell you. You might need it. Shit I see out there, handyman Harry out there doing his thing, stuffing rags in fucking drain pipes. It's a gorgeous day. This is going to be a short segment. It really is just a beautiful, beautiful day. Look at this, guys. It's 70 degrees now, and the humidity is low, Joe. Yeah, it's comfortable. Not even in the red. 58% humidity. That's good, man. Comfortable. So this ought to be, like I said, my girlfriend wanted to come over yesterday, and I just can't deal, man. Can't have a thought of your own when that's around, Unfortunately, they need a lot of attention, those women, and they deserve it. But Johnny just can't. Johnny needs some time for himself, I need my nap time, Jackson. I need to be able to do what I want to do. So I went to Detweiler's yesterday and I tried to stock up on all the stuff I need. There's a couple of things I forgot. And they didn't sell Kilbasa, man. What's up with that? Kilbasa is like, you know. Guys like, I said, hey, the meat guy. I said, hey, man, you guys sell Kilbasa sausage? He said, oh, well, if we do, it would be in the deli section. I'm like, it wouldn't be with the rest of the sausage over here? You know? It wasn't in the deli. I mean, they're Amish. What do you want to do? They don't know about Kilbasa. So I got some really good sausage. The Chudum. The guy from that alligator show, whatever the hell the name of it is down there in wherever the hell that is. You know, the guys who shoot alligators for a living. That one guy. He's got his own sausage. Chudum sausage. That's what he says when he sees an alligator. Chudum! So it really adds another dimension to Frogmore stew, and it's just delicious. And I can tell you that it lasts, man. You know, you can eat that stuff 2 days later. The shrimp is still good. But you don't want to get too far out with that. That's why I'm giving half of it away. But it's a nice gesture. It's going to make me feel great to help her out, man. I got a lot of help when I was diagnosed with cancer. People were making me soups and bringing stuff by and really just showing that they cared, you know what I mean? And that means a lot. It also, to be cynical, wait a minute. Oh no, that's not going to be air. It shows the true colors of everybody, you know what I mean? And you just take it for what it is, man. It is what it is. Lower your expectations of people, you will be much happier. That's all I can say. It is Sunday. Johnny should go to church, find a good church that talks about stuff that I believe in, which they're out there, and be good for me to just shut up and listen. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, it's a beautiful day. I was looking at this tripod that I have. I've got so much of this crap since I started doing these channels, this channel. And it's tough to find stuff that works. Everything you buy, there's always one or two things that it does that just doesn't fit, you know? There's nothing out there that I found so far that is perfect. Steve Lav, he's got his stuff together when it comes to doing these videos. No fumbling around. Mikey Pipes, I don't know. He's probably got a whole damn production crew working for him, you know. Just sends his stuff over to some guy on 5th Avenue, and he puts it together for him and posts it. Mikey's got a hell of a web channel. The opening, all of that stuff is just great. Mine is, you know, my channel is just a dusty old dirt road, man. Yeah, it ain't flashy at all, man. I will tell you about Steve's channel. It goes from, you could hear a pin drop for the first 2 minutes, and then all of a sudden, him driving down the highway. It always scares the shit out of me. Every time. Steve, fix that, huh? I can't be the only one who thinks that's a problem. Steve has been putting up less videos these days, man. I don't know what's up. He's getting old, man. He's been doing this for a long time, but he's probably pulling in some nice checks, man. Because he makes money on every video that's up there. You know, I've got close to 900 videos, and I will tell you, let's see how many subscribers I have. I will tell you that they're not breaking the door down to get onto my channel, which I get it. I'm not for everybody. And I'm not for Google more than anything. I think Google, they find somebody who, you know, and they promote it in the background. You don't realize it, but they're promoting you because they make money off of you. I'm over here, my first words is a tirade of swearing and profanity. So they can't sell advertisement, you know. Let's see, view channel. 4.8 thousand subscribers. Wow, 890 videos, guys. That's a lot of videos, man. And I never go back and watch them, ever. Some of the stuff's pretty funny, man. Out of almost 900 videos, there's some real funny shit in there. But I enjoy it, guys. I hope you all have a great Sunday. Make yourself some good food. Turn the phones off. It's a good thing. It's healthy, man. These damn phones, I spend more time staring at this phone. It's not healthy for you, really. So let me do a couple of comments. This is from Mike McClune, and I wanted to address this because I get a lot of comments like this. He said, Johnny, many times my comments are deleted by you or YouTube. I'm not saying anything inappropriate. Can you tell me why? I only said F Plumb Bob and HVAC guy. Also, F Mikey Pipes. The F gets it kicked off. They have these what are called community guidelines, guys. I put rebuttals up to some of these comments, and it just doesn't go up, man. It's not me. I very, very, very rarely, I absolutely have never deleted a comment from you, Mike McClune. It's YouTube, man. They've got their community guidelines. Read through them. You can probably see them just like I can. And, a lot of the stuff that I say doesn't meet their guidelines. But you can word it, get the same point across, word it differently, and maybe it'll stay up there. But I can tell you, Mike, that I've never deleted any of your stuff. So this guy, Derek Snelling, he says, funny as ever. May want to get you some of that Trip Tips bucket shitter seat. I'm going to look into that, man. Because there ain't nothing worse. You're already in the worst situation ever. I mean, you're shitting in the back of a hot truck after trying to hold it, and that didn't work, and you soiled yourself, and now you're sitting on a bucket shitting, wiping off with fucking shop towels. Yeah, the blue ones, they're very nice, though. They're soft, I gotta tell you, man. And you don't have to worry about flushing them because you're throwing them in a fucking bucket. But it's the worst thing of all is when you stand up and you realize your fucking butt cheeks are numb because for the last 5 minutes there's been no blood going to your fucking ass cheeks, man. It like adds insult to injury. It's like, what else could go wrong? I fall head first into the bucket of shit. Yeah. Let's see. Ron Sierra. He said, Johnny, I'm fucking dying right now. You are a pisser. Love you, brother. I don't know what, if he's from overseas, England or something, or just a guy from Boston. Because they use that wicked pisser. I never say that, but depending on where you're from, that's common. Tanner West. Hope you had a nice, relaxing Saturday, Johnny. F all the haters. F all the haters. If you want to say F somebody, just put the letter F. His comment got up there and stayed. F all the haters telling you that you charge too much. Your prices are damn good, especially only charging that guy $600 to put in 2 vanities and hook up the faucets. Very good deal. He could have called one of those mega corporation plumbing companies out to do it, and they really would have broke one off in his ass. Yay! You gotta be careful with the wording, that's all. Funny, man. This guy, Derek Snelling, he's like, damn, you entertain me. Hysterical. Every video. My wife daily shakes her head at shit I say. I hope I'm not creating a whole bunch of Johnny Sunshines out there by my antics. That's fucking hilarious. He said he showed her a few of my videos and she said, I can't believe there are more people like you. God, keep on keeping on. Appreciate your time doing these videos. That's fucking hilarious. Yeah. Residential plumbing guy. He said he's been putting that gasket on the disposal first for 25 years or 20 years, and that's how you do it. Anyways, we're not going to get into this too much. I can't wait for Tony Plumbob to tell me my Frogmore stew is not up to snuff. And I will give him the old F you, Tony Plumbob. F you, man. And your boy there, whatever his name is. Yeah, Mark HVAC. And now that other guy, I can't even think of his name. So this guy made a comment. He said, it sounds like I'm at the dentist. And that tool, the oscillating tools, man, are very, very loud. But I gotta tell you, man, I never got used to, I'm kind of set in my ways at my age, you know. And all of these new tools, and I'm totally over the battery-operated tools. I work in houses that have power, you know. Why use a battery-operated tool? They're inferior, man. They do not have the power, the longevity, and the prices have just gone through the roof. They're not worth it, man. It's called irrational exuberance. You see these stupid boxes from Milwaukee, these whatever they stack shit. They're useless, man. They are useless. I see these guys driving around in a pickup truck with this shit with 25 bungee cords trying to hold this big box of everything they own. It's just garbage, man. They got you on the hook and these people just keep buying it and buying it and buying it. And the batteries went from, you know, you could buy a battery. You used to get the batteries, 2 batteries and a charger. Now you just get the tool for twice as much as you used to pay for the other stuff. Come on, guys, wake up, man. Milwaukee is making a killing. I mean, Jesus Christ. They just keep coming out with more and more. I think the wall of Milwaukee shit's like a half a mile long now. It's crazy. Why do that, man? Why sit there as you're drilling a hole in the concrete? You're thinking, is this fucking battery gonna make it? Is it gonna fucking make it? Nope. Son of a bitches now, they don't even fucking like kind of die down so you know it's coming. They just fucking turn off, you know? You're like, okay, great. Now what do I do? Fucking drill bit stuck in the concrete with my fucking drill. I can't get this battery out without hurting my fingers. Milwaukee, you guys suck, man. That's all I gotta say. I don't need your shit. It takes up more space on my truck. We plumbed so many houses with a Sawzall, a right angle drill. That's all we had, man. You get your tools out. It was your tool bag, a fucking right angle drill, a hammer drill, and a damn Sawzall, man. That's all you needed, and it was power. You know, you plugged them in. None of this, oh shit, I need 42 batteries and a charging station and all this fucking shit. And now the batteries are like $100 and $200 a piece or something? Come on. No wonder why they put it in fucking nuclear. They put it in plastic that could withstand a fucking nuclear explosion because they know that shit, people want to steal them. Because the people are getting ripped off. Now they have these, I call them beat bags, you know? You pick up a battery and you think, oh, that's the one for my drill, and you realize that it's a piece of shit. It only has like half of the capacity. So you gotta be on your toes, man. They're just scheming on us, guys. Stop buying all that shit. Get yourself a power. Buy a generator for half of what you pay for 2 tools, man. Bring it with you so you got power everywhere you go, man. I'm ready to take all that shit off my truck. I was ready to go out and buy. I've got really nice tools, man. Power tools, brand new shit, right angle drills, Milwaukee, whole hogs, fucking, I mean brand new, never used. I was gonna put my new stuff on there, but I don't care, man. I am a little jealous of this guy, Replumb. The kid's got to have every pro press known to man that he just gets given to him, man. What's up with that? Bro, Replumb. Send me one of them old ones you got, man. Throw in a couple batteries. Why don't they make a pro press with a cord, man? Or do they? You know? I don't know where you guys work, but I work where they have power, guys. You know, it is 2024. Jesus, even if you're out in the middle of fucking nowhere, they usually have a temporary power pole out in front of the job, which I'm not doing that kind of shit anyways, but I have generators, man. That's all. You just throw a fucking generator on the truck and that's it. I'm a power tool guy, not battery operated. I see these kids, my nephew says he goes out on these jobs and these guys doing new construction, all they use are fucking battery operated drills. You know, for battery operated everything. It is a waste of time, guys. It's a waste of time. And then somebody's going to say, yeah, well, when you figure out how many times you have to go and run a cord, it's a lot less than it takes the same time to make one trip to that truck and get your new battery for one tool. Stringing out cords. If that's a problem, man. As you can see, don't get me going on that. I don't like them. I don't like the battery operated because it's taken a turn for the worse. And now it's just a business and they're scheming on us, man. The price of Milwaukee batteries is going through the roof. And they got you on the hook. People still buy that shit. And you're going to need them. You know, you've invested so much money into their shit. And their stackable stuff. You know, it's just stupid. The fuck, man? Really? You need the fucking the box on the bottom. You gotta unload 12 boxes to get to that one. Or you can buy the bin that they slide in, but that's $1,200, man. Build your own. Milwaukee's just shaking these guys down, these young kids. I see more shit on Facebook Marketplace, Milwaukee stuff being sold, those pack out things. They just are useless, you know, too much weight. You got all your shit in there. You know, it's like rolling a fucking dryer around with you, man. Oh, let me get in there and fix this fucking lavatory. Yeah. Let me pull in my dryer where all my tools are. Fucking lady can't even get in the bathroom to see what you're doing. Crazy. I used that shit for like 1 week. And I got a tailgate. And I've got a big ass truck that I could put it in. But it's just not convenient, man. And I'm having issues with my my briefcase. Johnny and Tools, it just kind of goes off the fucking rails where I start throwing shit in a bucket again, you know? Guy said the other day I had a towel with me, man. I laid a brand new towel out on the floor and I dumped a bucket of tools on it. He's like, really, man? That's how you roll? I was like, well, it's the end of the week, man. Give me a break. I've been at it for fucking 4 days already and my tools are all tore up. But so I got to clean my truck this morning. I have the toilet in the back. I think there's a bucket of shit buried in there somewhere. I kind of know it's in there because I haven't gone back there since I shit in my truck, man. So Johnny's got some shit to do today. Yeah, that felt good to get all of that out. Every time I look at Milwaukee, I just shake my head like, really? Really? We used to use the, you know, you want to move a little bit of dust, you use the fucking air coming out of your power tool, man. Blow it away. Now you need a big blower, a small blower, an oscillating tool, a tool to cut tubing. This shit just turns into a mountain of fucking tools and madness. That kid from Replum, I look into his van. He never shows us what that van looks like at the end of the fucking day. Yeah, that shit's nice and tight. Go do a job, a big job. You're gonna be climbing over boxes of shit. Madness. Total madness. I mean, I'd take it too if they sent it to me. I'd take that shit, put it on Craigslist, and sell it in a heartbeat. Yeah. He did get a nice Hilti Pro Press. I'd buy a Pro Press if I could get one cheap, man. They're just totally overpriced, you know. I'd rather have a power one rather than a battery operated one, you know. I mean, I get it when you're doing a small repair, doing something out of water service, you don't want to have to run a cord, but honestly, man, it's not a big deal, man. You're getting paid, Jack. You're getting paid for your time and your material. So, anyways, guys, I gotta let you go. I will put a video up of me cooking this frogmore stew. I may even include me delivering it to my neighbor, because I love these people, man. They're really nice people. They came to my party that I had when I got out of the hospital. I threw a big party at my house. I invited every single person in my neighborhood. I went to each house and put an invitation on the door, and then this new couple had moved in, and they didn't get an invitation, and on the day of the party, I went down there, and they're just great people, man. I just, you know, the guy and his wife, they're just amazing people, man. Smart, young, well, maybe not so young. They're my age. But I went down there, I knocked on the door, I said, hey guys, I know you're new to this neighborhood. I'm the neighborhood fucking weirdo, and I want to invite you guys to a party at my house today. And I had a bucket. I mean, I had a fucking garbage can size full of food, man, with the strainer in it. So you just grab the handle and pull all that shit out, and then the broth stays in the pan, and you dump it out on these massive. I got these massive cookie sheets, man. Down in the South, New Orleans style clam, whatever those crawdads are. They just dump them out on newspaper, but you know, after the cancer treatment, I didn't think, you know, a bunch of ink was going to be good for me. So I bought some huge cookie sheets, and you dump that shit out, and it's just steaming away. And it's just beautiful, man. The colors, the pink shrimp. So when I went to Detweiler's yesterday, I asked the guy, I said, hey, are these Key West shrimp? And he said, no, they're from Vietnam or Thailand, somewhere, but they're beautiful looking shrimp. I said, they're not as good as the Key West, huh? And he said, well, you let me know. He said, you try it out and you let me know. And I've heard Key West pink shrimp is the best shrimp out there. Somebody else probably has more information about that. And if you want, share it. But anyways, guys, I gotta go. I got a busy day. I gotta clean my yard. I gotta clean my truck. And then I gotta put on a big ass spread, man. I'm gonna cook some food and make a video. Alright, have a great day. 41 minutes, man. Johnny can talk. Johnny can talk.